Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Last week I went to Costco and one of the things that I bought was a leg of lamb. I didn't really know how I was going to cook it, given that I'm not using garlic or thyme or any other non-carnivore ingredients on my diet, but a very nice viewer gave me some instructions on how they do it. They left a comment under the video. I can't find that comment now, but I do remember what they said in the comment, and I thought it might be interesting to make a video out of the process. So let's get started. So I've got this beautiful leg of lamb. The first thing the viewer said to do was to cut it into steaks. Now, I'm not the world's best carver, but I'll move it over to the cutting board. And I'm going to cut this little end off first. I'll probably carve that one, cook that one separately. Number 2. I think I'm going to make this about 3/4 of an inch thick. And actually the hardest thing for me is carving it so it's an even thickness all the way through. It's so easy to bring the knife down crooked and have it be thinner on the top or the bottom, and then your steak doesn't cook evenly. Yeah, that looks good. I wish it didn't come apart like that, but I think it's a pretty nice steak. Got some fat around the edges in the middle. It's not exactly marbled, but it's not lean, which is good. Usually when I cook leg of lamb, I roast it with garlic, some thyme, some other spices. Oh, it's not quite even. And serve it with a mint sauce. On the carnivore diet, of course, we don't eat those things, so I'm trying to cook it a different way and adopt this to the carnivore diet. The viewer who sent in the suggestion also said that lamb goes really well with egg. And what they do, I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, can't remember, they add a fried egg to it when it's finished. Kind of like steak and eggs, but a lamb steak and eggs. So I'm going to give that a try. All right, I've got 3 steaks so far, 4 nice steaks. And I still have one more big one. And then I have this butt, which is a lot of fat. And what I'm going to do is since each steak probably isn't a pound, it's probably 3/4 of a pound, I'm just going to cook one of these things with the extra fat with each steak. And that'll make a good meal. I'm going to freeze a couple of these. I put them in a Ziploc bag. And there was 2 servings in there. It doesn't matter that they got a little bit bent. After I wash my hands, I'll seal it and I will stick it in the freezer. So I've got a friend coming over for lunch. I'm going to cook all of these. Whatever we don't eat, I'm going to save for tomorrow for leftovers. Frying pan's almost ready. I'm just going to put them in whole on the frying pan. I'm not going to use any oil or anything. These things have plenty of fat on them. I put a little salt in the frying pan too. I'm going to cook these medium rare. Actually, I'm going to cook them medium. I like my beef medium rare. I like my lamb medium. Maybe medium rare, but lamb has a bit more of a gamey taste, and I like it to be cooked up a bit more. Cover that up. Leave it for about 4 minutes on medium-high heat. And then I will turn it over. I actually like to leave it open a crack so any steam can come out rather than sort of steaming the meat. But this will keep the fat from getting all over the stove. So by the way, while that's cooking, I've been on the carnivore diet for a total of 7 months, with actually 6 months, because the 7th month I traveled to India and had a really hard time finding meat. A lot of places I went were vegetarian only. I've been back for about 3 weeks. I've been on the carnivore diet again ever since I got back. I started up right away, and I'm feeling great. I gained 7 pounds while I was in India, and I've lost it all. I think I've actually probably lost a couple additional pounds since I got back. So yeah, I've lost a total of 70 plus at this point. You know, I couldn't be happier. You know, I just love the fact that I'm feeling so much thinner and so much better. Let's fry these eggs. This one is done. I'm not sure if my lunch friend is going to want to be on camera, so I'm going to make one of these myself, just to try it, on a small plate. So this is how it looks in the end. I got my piece of lamb, a fried egg with the yolk runny on top. There's the rest of the meat, and there's a couple plates that I've set for when my friend gets here. But of course, I can't just cook this and not give it a try for my audience, let you all know how it is. So let's give this a taste. Got the nice egg yolk all over the lamb. Lots of protein, fat. That is good. And the egg yolk really goes well with the lamb. It enhances the flavor without making it too gamey. It really tastes good. Thanks, whoever the commenter was that left the comment on my video. It was a great comment. So I just finished lunch, and I did want to share with you that I liked it. My friend didn't really. It was very lamby. I mean, without garlic, without mint sauce, you really taste the lamb. That is not everybody's cup of tea. So if you like lamb, this is a pretty good thing to get, just to give your diet a little bit more diversity. If you don't care much for that lamby, gamey taste, you're probably better off buying some ground lamb, cooking it up that way. That way you just have to make one serving at a time. Now I've got another serving of lamb for tomorrow. I have leftovers. I don't cook with garlic. It's not really part of the carnivore diet. Only meat and salt are part of the carnivore diet, but I may use a little bit of garlic the next time I cook this, just to round out that lamb flavor a little bit. See you in the next video.